Codename Peachy. Your mission objective: to expel dodgy resellers on YouTube. G'day, welcome back to the channel. I am Peachy, aka the Frankston Flipper, aka the real Aussie reseller. End of the day, I just kind of tell the truth. We're not going to talk about our revenue and try and falsify some of our business practices. We're trying to be transparent in our practices. And the good thing about that is that I don't rely on this reselling business. It's all about profit and have a bit of a side hustle to complement my salary from my job, where I still get all those perks of, superannuation, sick leave, annual leave, long service leave. But today we have got a bit of a special episode because we are going off to two different savers. So I do generally hang out with savers. That's kind of my go-to spot. But today we are going off to Moorabbin as well. Haven't been there in about, must be over a year and a bit. I reckon almost 2 years since I've been to Moorabbin. So we've got to drop in there. But it is on the weekend, so I'm not expecting too much from there, but we'll see what happens. And then we'll head over to our Carrum Downs specialty store and pick up most of our stuff. Let's go. And we start our thrifted off at Savers in the Moorabbin, home of the Saints, or it used to be. I haven't been here in over a year and a half. It's been about that year and a half. We did enter the door, and these ladies just cut in front of me and then walk slow, when they cut in front of me. No, oblivious. Did find this AFL jersey, very tiny. Did pick it up because it was fairly cheap, and we were struggling to find stuff in Moorabbin. This was a Saturday afternoon, even worse. We did find this Shimano. I do like this brand, well, especially this design, not necessarily the brand. I like this design. Let's get that clear. The light blue, dark blue, the Rex Hunt style Shimano fishing shirt. And they had some of these ice hockey hoodies as well. You could see there, Montreal Canadiens. A few little hoodies, which we didn't pick up, I think because they were a bit overpriced for my liking. And when you're buying low, selling high, the money ball, Peachy's money ball, Cubs there, pretty cool. You want to be able to get that profit. We're not just about saying I sold 20 items today. We want to actually make profit off those items. And we're going to start off. We're not going to start off the video games today. We're going to start off with the T-shirts. We've got this All Elite. So it's got some of the All Elite AEW. So they're about 4 or 5 years old. New kind of wrestling promotion. Trying to rival WWE. Not really doing a great job of it, but they're doing okay. Next one we've got here's just a Bart Simpson t-shirt. Don't think it's, I don't know, just thought this was pretty cool. Bit faded, looked old. It's cheap. This one, VB stuff always sells well. Sold a Melbourne Bitter a couple of weeks ago. Today we have got probably even a better beer. Some people say it is. We've got Victoria Bitter, just a nice green shirt. And it's about an XL as well, so a good size. Another wrestling t-shirt. We have got a Young Bucks. So Young Bucks also AEW. Got a few AEW shirts this week. AFL is currently on, and the Geelong Cats are at the moment going quite well. Probably jinx them. So I picked up one of these retro type t-shirts of the Cats. Hopefully that sells. Coming up to summer, people want to wear the shorter sleeves, in theory. Got a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Intimidator t-shirt. It's kind of like a tour, so it's Intimidator. I think it's Dale Earnhardt. Kind of a retro, probably better if that wasn't going off to America. He's not really a big Australian type driver, but that's okay. These type of Shimano t-shirts, the blue and the green contrast. This style here is what I pick up. I don't pick up Shimano unless it's like this. Shimano fishing brand. I think it's also a bike brand. But this one here with the green stripe, dark blue down the bottom, light blue at the top, tends to go okay. I've sold it a few times now. It's the old Rex Hunt type t-shirt. Oh, look at that. It's another Cats t-shirt. I didn't know I picked this up twice. Another Cats retro t-shirt. They're going okay, so that should hopefully sell. Another wrestling t-shirt. This is Penta. So it's like a lucha wrestler. Penta. These were all together on the back. Just the fingers. They're all in a nice little bundle at Savers this week. I picked up this only because it's got this kind of a bit of a specialty tag there. It's got the Mercy Vintage and it's Sonic the Hedgehog. So again, it's not a Kmart one. Not sure if it's still worth much money, maybe 20, 25 bucks. Happy to pick that one up. We got Carhartt, this looks like a big t-shirt. This is huge. I'm a big guy. What size is this? Only an XL. Gee, that looks like a triple XL. That's huge. Carhartt always goes well again. We've got Country Road t-shirt, just a plain white. It's one of those established ones. The jumpers go quite well. T-shirts I'm starting to pick up as well. What else we got? We got this. The Art is Murder, like a tour t-shirt, only because it's comped up quite well. Didn't pay too much for it, $3 I think. So The Art is Murder, I think they're a band. And the last one we picked up on the t-shirts was a Ray Phoenix, another wrestling t-shirt, another AEW wrestler, Ray Phoenix. So hopefully they go okay. And again, we didn't put too much money into those t-shirts. So again, I like selling one t-shirt, buy in at $3, sell for 20, and you got that $15 to work with, that profit of $15 to work with, where you can buy 5 more t-shirts and hopefully grow on that sales. And Savers Moorabbin, these are the video games there. Some okay titles, but they're a bit higher priced than other Savers. They're about $4 or $5 each. And they had some just junky toys. We're not really interested in any of these, but the video games are a lot higher priced than I normally get them from. So I'm happy with where I normally get them from. Toys sucked. And Savers Carrum Downs, we did go here about 3 or 4 times for the week, just being transparent. This isn't just one trip where we pick into our pickups from. It's about 3 or 4 visits throughout the week, after work, late at night. That is transparent. And had these Cabbage Patch dolls. Got a couple, haven't actually listed the ones I've got. These ones didn't have the, this one had the clothes, but it was tiny, and the other one didn't have any clothes on. So we passed on those. I don't really know what a good Cabbage Patch doll is. Obviously, vintage makes it better. I don't really know the tags, and I don't really care to learn. They had this really cool Stripe figure. Stripe from the Gremlins. It was about $7, unfortunately, so there wasn't much profit to be made on this plush. Toys and video games this week, it's going to be a quickie. We picked up Woody, no hat, and we also found, I think is it Pokey? Donkey? I don't know what his name is. Toy Story, hopefully that goes okay. Video games, we picked up Wii, Scarface, will probably be a bit of a bundler. Haven't really seen that game before many times. Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS3. Picked up Far Cry Primal. Seen a lot more PS4 games in the thrift, which is good. Battlefront, Star Wars, PS4. I thought it was 5 for a second. Call of Duty, PS4, 0 Day Edition. And we also picked up Plants and Zombies, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare. So that's the video games where we picked up for the week, and toys. So not a great deal of stuff we picked up. And it was a t-shirt frenzy this week. We did not pick up Bear Grylls. Bit of a fake, isn't he? Like a lot of other resellers, bit of a fake. He had like camera crew and stuff to help him. He's kind of been exposed too for a bit of a fraud. But I did have a lot of t-shirts this week, and we did pick up a whole heap of them. Not that one for $16, even though it was new with tags and Harley Davidson. The Art is Murder, I did pick that one up. I did go back afterwards and pick it up. I did do a bit of comping, and it kind of, well, it was a listed price of $50, and had some cool wrestling shirts you can see here. Didn't pick up all of these, but I did pick up some. They're on a big, huge bundle. Happy to pick up wrestling, even AEW, which isn't as big or as known. I have sold them in the past and made a bit of money. I think this was a fake Kyle Lowry jersey, and they had a few of these Andretti Walkinshaw shirts. And now on to the jerseys. We picked up this imitation. It is a fake Richmond jersey. Was pretty cheap. Like, I do pick up some of these Indigenous ones, AFL jerseys. They do sell, and you get about $20, $25 for them. If you pick them up for a lot less than that, it's profit. I'm happy with that. Picked up this England red Umbro soccer jersey. No nail on the back, but that is legit, which is awesome. This, I don't know what this is. It's like it's kind of tiny. It's got number 10. It is an older jersey. It's got the Channel 9 logo, the old Channel 9 logo on there. Very small person, whoever wore that. Newer tags. New with tags, this is a fake jersey, but again, it's Indigenous and it's St Kilda. I actually don't mind that design when St Kilda had it. I don't like that yellow one that they currently have. Collingwood, like a premiership t-shirt, we're the champions. It's got Darcy Moore and a couple of others on there. And it's got a bit of the Collingwood logo. It's got that nice little feel to it as well, which is nice. This is one of the local jerseys. I'm always hesitant in picking up local jerseys, footy jerseys, but this one here, just a cool image on the front. It's got the Sharks, number 22. I think that will be a nice little seller. Love that image on the front. Got a Rabbitohs training jersey, Rabbitohs South Sydney training jersey. Should go okay. Another another Richmond Tigers, Indigenous jersey. Got these two pretty much together. These do sell. They are imitations, but again, they're a lot cheaper than the real thing. All Blacks, New Zealand Adidas All Blacks jersey, shirt, what do you want to call it, more of a jersey. That is legit, which is nice. Should get about $50 for that. That should pay for a good portion of this stuff. One of the first things I picked up as a reseller when I first started was this Richmond Tigers shirt. So it's just got the funny cat type print at the front, and got the official Richmond cheer squad at the back. Pretty cool. Kyrie Irving NBA jersey, sort of like the fake NBA jerseys out in the world this week. That's legit. I think this one is legit as well. I'm not sure about this. It says 2XL. This one I'm not sure about. Normally I'm pretty good at telling. This one I don't know. It's an Allen Iverson regardless. He sells. Whew. And the last jersey we picked up was the Australian cricket shirt. Coming into cricket season, it's got the VB, it's got the ACA logo there. It's got this nice bright yellow cricket shirt. That's all the jerseys we have picked up for the week. I found this book, Military Blunders. You could probably make a book called Reselling Blunders. Like leave with your highly paid job to go full time. That would be a bit of a blunder, wouldn't it? And they had a few PS4 games, which was cool. NBA 2K don't really count, but the other ones are not so great either. And they had this bunch of serial killer box sets, which in Carrum Downs is a bit concerning. But anyway, 3 boxes of serial killers. We didn't get those, just almost think the box was a bit broken too. And now on to some of our hoodies, jumpers, jackets, things that keep you warm in winter. We are slowly or quickly coming out of the colder months in Melbourne. So it seems like a lot of people are throwing it away, donating it. I picked up a Country Road. This one is an X small. Nice colour. I do like the black. I have had the black recently on one of these Country Road established jumpers. This one's just an X small. Again, there are still small people out there though. That's what people got to realise. So that should hopefully sell. This one was a bit cool. It's like a collab between Adidas and McDonald's. So it's got the Hamburglar on there, and it isn't Adidas. It is Adidas. There you go. It's got Adidas down the bottom. Adidas hoodie with the Hamburglar. It's a bit of a McDonald's collab there. Just a Saints retro type hoodie. Again, we picked up some of these. Being a member, so you get 40% off on members days. Doesn't mean anyone special. It just means that you signed up to the Savers program. They're not saying you spend $1 million, they're going to give you a membership. Anyone can do it, so I do recommend signing up if you haven't already. We also picked this one up on Savers half price or 40% off day, which was an Oz Open jacket. Oz Open, and that's from 2014. So halfway to vintage anyway. Should keep it for another 10 years and say it's vintage. Next one. This is kind of like a Dimmies type jumper. I wouldn't pick these up normally. The reason I did is because it was half price day. Got it for cheap. And it's also got new with tags on it. And look, it's also Richmond, so they've got a pretty big following. And look, collectors won't pick this sort of stuff up, but your average fan will. So again, it's not just catering for a certain demographic. You've got to look at everyone who is buying stuff. We also picked up another Country Road jumper, more like a beigey one. Not the best colour, unfortunately. It's got that Country Road established 1974 on the print on there as well, which is cool. So some jackets, Wrangler. Don't really like Wrangler. I think it's a bit dorky. But kind of like this woman's style of kind of like a puffer jacket. It is Wrangler. It's got Wrangler on there. Yeah, not bad. More of a rain jacket, puffer jacket. And we also picked up kind of like a bigger buy of the day or the week was this RJ's leather motorcycle jacket. Weighs a fair bit, this thing. When I list it, it should hopefully get a pretty decent price judging by sold comps. And it's a decent size as well. It's got a size 54 or something on there. So that's all the pickups for the week. If you got this far in the video, I am puffed. Probably shows my fitness, which is something I'm working on. That I want to get like a lot of the resellers out there, and they'll pretend they're fit. They'll do their running and all that sort of stuff, but you know, they're not really running, or are runners, or whatever you want to call them, athletes. So there's my pickups for the week. If you did get this far, thanks for watching. Give me a like, give me a comment. Anyway, happy thrifting. See you later.